There is the mulching head on the front of the case. Just to give you an idea of the size of these knives. This is my hand. It's like a 3x3 inch knife. It's got 42 cutting teeth, I think. Anyway, it's an advanced high flow. Runs 41 gallons a minute at 4,200 PSI. All right, y'all, it's Kentucky Renaissance, man. And we have got a really cool toy. This is our new Loftness 6-foot wide mulcher head that goes on our 620b case machine that we featured a little while back, the tv620b. And we've got this new mulcher head for it. I'm gonna try to go grind up a stump. It's like 4 or 5 foot diameter. It's been out here on my field, pasture field, for quite a while, and I'm sure that it's not really designed for that, but anyway, it'll be fun. We'll go grind it up, see how it does. But anyway, tv620b case machine, 115 horsepower, weighs 16,800 pounds, and then we've got this 6 foot wide. They call it a battle axe Skidsteer Loftness mulching head, and I have the hardened chipper teeth with the depth, I guess you call them depth controls on there, but they're not rings. Let me see what I get down here for you. So this has the chipper teeth, and then it has depth control rings lined up between chipper teeth and offset on the back of every one of them, but they're not like solid rings like you have on a lot of the mulcher heads. So they can be pretty aggressive, but this depth control will keep it from being too aggressive. All right, let's go try it out.
We are nearing the end of the mulching process here. She's getting the remaining of the stump that's been here for years and years. He's just mulching up in small, tiny pieces. We're nearing the end of this project. As you can see, it just annihilated that stump right there. Totally flattened it. This would be good for the sheep wherever they are. They're down there, but just destroyed it. There it is. Whole tree right here we're standing on. That was crap. I mean, it just destroyed the stump.
So the finish is pretty good. Look how small all this stuff is.
Yeah, I know.
We'll wait till that thing winds down. It takes a while for it to wind out. We'll wait till it winds down. We'll see how the teeth do and stuff.
Yeah.
So the only thing we ground with it was, what, 5 minutes playing with that stump
Yep.
right there?
Yep.
This is our first real thing to grind up.
Manly thing to grind up.
So a little learning curve. I've never run one of these things, so you got to figure out how much time it takes for it to recover. But it doesn't turn a lot. When we're spinning like this, it's showing like 0 psi on the gauge. When you are hard cutting, like actually the hardest cutting was back dragging. I noticed it spiked to like 4,000 on there. But when you're cutting on that stump, it was running like 2,000. And it would maintain it pretty good unless you saw how it dug in a couple times where I hit that whole thing, but that stump was like 5 foot across.
Yeah, it was.
And it was laid across there. That's what
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Barely took paint off of them. Look at that. Yeah, there's some little chips and stuff in them, but I don't know. So supposedly you can run this thing for half a day basically. Then you just take your angle grinder, and while it's sitting like this, just buzz it off and just put a little sharp edge back on there. It's the same machine, just wider, a little bit bigger pump or a little bit bigger motor. But the 6 foot just gives you a broader spectrum when you're back dragging and cover it up. I know most machines can't handle the 6 foot.
Yeah.
You know, but cool. All right.
Well, I got bored of that big stump. Now we're headed over here to this little stump by this big tree. Here we go, right here. There we go. Yeah, I did not stand a chance. little tougher on the back portion of the trunk, right here. These redwood trees, I mean, they are. Yeah, it's just digging into it. It's not even fair. Not fair at all. Yeah. That is all she wrote right there. Gone. Took him 2 minutes maybe just to destroy that stump right there. Leveled it. He's gonna backtrack like he did over there. And a pattern. So, well, like I said, stay tuned. We'll catch up with y'all when we're across the road, and I'll give y'all a little view of the brush pile he's gonna destroy.